Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, three-time Horse of the Year in TNT, Bigman in town, shows who is boss in the Starlight Stakes. 3-year-olds in Jamaica continue tuning up for the classic season. Barbados Sandy Lane Gold Cup winning jockey Jalon Samuel in Winners Row again in Barbados. And the latest from Antigua and Barbuda. Santa Rosa Park in TNT is where we start. 7 starters in the Starlight Stakes going 6 3/4 furlongs, including the outstanding Bigman in town. The number 7 horse poised for his first win since returning from injury 4 months ago. An even money favourite for trainer Harry Gobin. The other main contenders, number 1, the consistent swept away, 3 wins in his last 5 starts at 5-2 odds with Wilmer Galvez aboard for trainer Glenn Mendez. And 6th, the 2016 Derby winner Academy Award. The 9-5 second favourite with Brand Boodramsing aboard for trainer Jake O'Brien. Let's get that call now from Nick Chady.
5 of them across the track here with 4.5 furlongs left to go. Now shuffled out to that tussle there was Academy Award. A half mile left to go. Central Square 1 from last. And in 7th and running along, it is Black Onyx. Bigman in town strikes the front here. Bigman in town, a length and a tail. Now 2 lengths clear is Bigman in town. 600 out they are. Swept away, picks up chase in second. Dark Treasure is right there next to that one. 2 lengths further back, races Desert Dancer 3 to Academy Award 1 to Central Square 5 or 6 to Black Onyx. Here they come, off the turn into the stretch of the Starlight. Bigman in town turns them on down. He's opening up here. He's opening up by 5. Toward the 200-meter mark they go. Bigman in town. This is the horse we remember. Big Man in town turning this race into a procession. Here is the champion of champions, Big Man in town, resurrected.
No challengers in sight for Bascar and Bassau's Big Man in town. Rodrigo, a mere passenger in the saddle as the 2013, 14 and 2015 Horse of the Year, pulls him to a massive win in the Starlight. 9 3/4 lengths the victory margin. The Jamaica-bred 7-year-old scores as the even money favourite for jockey Rodrigo, and the chasing swept away in Dark Treasure completely outgunned in second and third. 1 minute 20.47 seconds the winning time for 6 3/4 furlongs for trainer Harry Gobin. In Jamaica, the Thornbird Stakes for fillies and the Prince Consort for colts and geldings, the latest platform for the 3-year-olds preparing for the classics. Let's see how top filly She's a Man-Eater does in the Thornbird. Brad Rickman on commentary.
As they leave the 5/16 marker, in behind them Thornhill Miss. Run All Day will have a lot to do from there, and Blue Tradition has not improved from last, but they're into the lane in the Thornbird Stakes, and it is a Money Magnet and a Marlene My Love on the front end. Bilingual and Empress Soul last to close up. She's a Man-Eater now, let loose by Walker. Khaleesi's Revenge is over on the rail. It's Money Magnet, She's a Man-Eater, and Bilingual now coming at her. Inside the final 16th, Money Magnet, She's a Man-Eater now, also grind her down, and She's a Man-Eater under a good ride wins the Thornbird Stakes.
A classy filly, a top-class ride from reigning champion jockey Omar Walker, coming through on the inside as the filly shows she can win both from in front, as she usually does, and coming from behind. She's a Man-Eater, the 3-5 favourite, wins the Thornbird Stakes after early traffic problems, topping the 29-1 shot Money Magnet, and stops the clock at 1:25.20 for 7 furlongs for trainer Wayne DaCosta and owner Winston Kong. She's a Man-Eater stablemate, Fearless Samurai, won the Prince Consort Stakes as DaCosta and Walker closed the Caymanas Park Big Race double. Western Warrior and Don Chassis chasing, but like the Bette Midler hit song, From a Distance. Fearless Samurai, a 4-5 favourite, scores with authority by 3 lengths. His time though at 1:26 even, 4/5 of a second slower than She's a Man-Eater returned for her 7 furlong run. Fearless Samurai owned by DaCosta's wife Elizabeth DaCosta. A pleasing stakes double for DaCosta's 2 3-year-old charges.
Both did great. They allowed weight all around. Both had 57 kilos. Fearless Samurai got a comfortable race right through. Unfortunately, She's a Man-Eater got interfered with early out of the gate, and she had to come from way behind. So both horses basically ran great on the day.
In Barbados, a race card in honour of former Turf Club employees and more success for the Sandy Lane Gold Cup winning jockey Jalon Samuel. Here he is winning Saturday's richest race, the David Hopper Gibbs Memorial, aboard Celestial Storm.
Celestial Storm traveling nicely in the pocket position is Felony Fire, and Island Cotton has been at the back of the field for the entire trip so far. As they approach the quarter mark, it is Discreet Last who leads by a length. Celestial Storm not going on, Felony Fire not going on, Island Cotton coming to have a chance, 6 furlongs and 116 flat. They come to the corner and they turn and form the first race on the afternoon's card, and it is Discreet Last who leads on the outside. Here comes Celestial Storm once again, change the guard, Discreet Last is thrown in the towel, and it is Celestial Storm on the outside. Island Cotton trying desperately, Felony Fire is also trying, but it is going to be Discreet Last who's going to run for, but it's now going to be Celestial Storm.
Lyndon Yard on commentary, jockey Jalon Samuel and Celestial Storm strong down the home stretch for the win by half of a length at 6-1 odds. The grey filly trained by Roger Paravicino topping more fancied rivals Felony Fire and Island Cotton, clocking 139.80 for 7.85 furlongs. Saturday's other main event at the Garcia Savannah, the George Corbin Memorial, served up a good stretch drive. The favourite Blackrock on the inside, trying for the win. Rashawn Aline on commentary.
Boy puts ahead in front as they swing to the judge in the George Corbin Memorial. Blackrock can't fight back, but Old Boy comes to the front. Old Boy opens up by a length to Blackrock. Here's Legion trying to finish Liz. Rockley empty girls and sugar from last. It is Old Boy. Blackrock's game at the inside, but he can't quite get on terms with Old Boy, who's going to get the job done. Old Boy wins by a half of a length.
Jockey Rashawn Latchman strong on the outside aboard Oberoi, gets the win by 3/4 of a length for Sandalane Gold Cup winning trainer Robert Pierce at 3-1 odds over the favourite Blackrock. Oberoi tunes up well for the Classics, 138.20 the winning time for 7.85 furlongs. Finally to Antigua and Barbuda now, Casada Gardens, and a massive win for former Triple Crown winner Demolition Man. Effectively a 2-horse race in the A1 and lower event. After the third entry, Full Throttle stood up in the starting gate.
Just 3 lengths ahead. Just face him goes down. He is low and he's ready to go. And he turns the home stretch man. Just face him, he's down the stretch. 62 more. And now there's him today. Demolition Man. He looks good. He looks better. He looks not better today. Demolition Man, the Triple Crown champion, is winning today.
Neil Cochran on commentary, Demolition Man with veteran jockey Jeff Jacobs aboard, all alone at the end, scoring by 15 lengths and clocking 133.51 for 7.5 furlongs for owner Jerry Roberts, looking pretty solid for the Triple Crown Series, starting on Easter Monday, the 17th of April. We've been at the track covering top stories in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.